Okay, family, I wanted to show you guys something first before we get started. You always want to cover your table. If you're gonna primarily sew on your nice table, you want to cover your table. Now I keep my table covered because this is a really nice piece of furniture. So I don't like my kids to sit at this table or anything. But since it's so long and so big, I try to keep my table covered. So when I'm sewing, I use a sewing mat, a sewing cardboard, okay? So you want to get you a sewing cardboard. That's where you want to start at because you don't want to, mess up, really nice furniture. You don't want to do that. So you want to get you a cardboard. They come folded up. They usually about $10, and it has all your measurements and all that stuff on there. So you want to get you a cutting board, okay? Now, the next thing is you want to get you some sewing kits. Now this is one of my sewing kits. Let me open it up the proper way so you can see. Now this opens like this, okay? Now this one is primarily for my arts and crafts though. This is a lot of my, when I'm bedazzling stuff and, doing little extra little stuff, jewelry things and, stuff like that. So that's what I primarily use this for, but I also have all kinds of other shit in here too, like seam rippers and you want one of these because you want to make sure there's no dust inside of your machine and make it work. It won't work properly. A retractable measuring tape, you want that. If you're gonna do some jeweling and stuff like that, put studs on your stuff. This Aleene's is pretty good. Okay. Now that's that side. On this side, I got this from Joann's. Joann's usually run a 50% off of all their containers, those type of sales. So, and you guys know that I'm a pink chick, so a lot of my stuff is, pink and, pretty girly colors and shit like that. So, but these are all my things that I use for, doing jewelry and, all that stuff. Like when I was putting those chains and stuff on the jackets and, and stuff like that. So you want your own little kit of all your little stuff. This right here is simply, that tape that, for your dresses and stuff. Remember I was telling you guys that I have a lot of these, especially with your convertible dresses and stuff. You definitely want some fabric tape to tape your outfits so and therefore you won't have extra shit showing. This shouldn't be in here. I'm going to take this out. Okay, and when you're, these here, they're just fabric markers, and they wash away. A lot of it disappear and stuff, but when you're, like if you're putting darts, or you take, darts is like, they're like a V-shape indention on your clothes that, like when you're cinching your waist and stuff, you do what are called darts. And when you're marking your darts and things of that nature, you want to use some markers. So I have different types of markers for that purpose, based on the material. So then therefore, of course, you'll be able to see it through. So anyway, these don't go in there either. These are some of the best crystals that's very reasonable. But they have a lot of bling to them. I mean, very, very shiny, very sparkly. These are the ones that I use when I bedazzle my shoes, my heels and stuff. These are the ones that I use, and you can get these ones from Walmart. And this is one of the better brands that I found, and plus that are actually cheaper. So you want to do that. So let's put this back together. And this just goes like this. And it's just a double-sided. Okay. Now I have these girls here. Okay. And you can put a lock on it if you need to. But on here is different patterns. Let me show you the different patterns I got. This here, I'm going to modify this and actually make it to be a convertible dress. But this is just a skirt. This here is a dress. Obvious. It's an old dress pattern. I love this jumper. Look at that jumper. I like these little pants. I made this before. So just different patterns. Just wanted to show you guys just the different patterns that I had in here. The jumpsuits that I wear is this pattern here. A couple of the big bone jumpsuits that I had on, it was this jumper here. This is just the same. This one is just in like a violet color as opposed to the black, but same jumper. And quick sew is a very nice pattern. Very true to size. They only come small through extra large. They also have a plus size line in their books. But this is a very true to size and very, very easy pattern. And one thing I like about quick sew patterns, you don't have the seam on the outside of the pant. You know how like in very nice pants and stuff, there's no seam on the outside of the leg. It's usually on the inside of the leg. Quick sews are like that. So there's no seam on the outside of the leg. All the seams are in the inside of the leg. So I have a lot of quick sew patterns. I really like these pants here. Another little jumpers. Little dresses. Little tops and things. Okay. So, inside of my kit, I have all kind of, I like shiny shit and, I like my shit to glisten a little bit. This right here is just some wire. I'm going to do another one of my jackets. So I wanted to use beading wire. I have a lot of this, this type of stuff that. So that's what's up on that. Hold on. Try to get this together. Okay. And this is the dress form. It was $99, but they had 20% off of store-wide in Hancock yesterday. So they took $20 off, so it was $79.99. So, but yeah, your dress form mannequin is, top-notch, for hemming and so many other things when you need to do some stuff. You might want to do that. Also, I have another one, and this one here. These are one of your better scissors. Ginger scissors, very, very good ones. And in some of the stores too, they'll have a guy come a couple times a month and he'll resharpen them. But one thing about your really, really good scissors, whether you have pink and shears, now pink and shears are the ones that when you cut, they're in my other sewing box, but when you cut, it has like a rigid edge, like a serrated edge, and what that does is it keeps the material from fraying. What I mean by fraying is, you know how like you just pull a piece of the thread and the whole thing just start unraveling? Well, that's what you call fraying. And they also have like an adhesive that you can put on hems and different things to keep things from fraying. But when you use pink and shears, a lot of times they kind of cut out a lot of that fraying because of the way the scissors are. But you want to invest in a nice pair of scissors, and these are ginger, so they're really good scissors. See, I have a lot of these little studs and things, and I did not know how many I had, but sometimes I forget that I buy things. You guys know that, and then I look back and I have gobs of things that I thought that I didn't have. So that's just part of it. So you want some extra something for all of your thread. And see, these are just more chains and things like that for those jackets. What this is connected to. Okay, now here's some more little stuff that hangs off, and all kind of little extra stuff. So this is just all kind of different little notions. Notions are just your supplies, All this is considered as notions. So when you go to the sewing store and you say, where's your notions wall? Or I came to come get some notions. Or on the back of your, my phone is ringing crazy. On the back of your patterns, it'll say notions on here. Let me see. Okay, see, notions, and it's telling you what you need, like a hook and eye, zippers, elastic, all that kind of stuff is considered as notions. Boning. Boning is what's inside of your corsets, and it keeps its form. Like in here, this is boning that's on the back of here. I don't know if you can see that. And there's darting and there's boning there to give it more of a shape and more, makes it strong. Boning is also inside of bras and stuff like that. That underwire and all that stuff is underwire in some of them, and in some of them they have boning. So that's what that is. So, but yeah, you want to invest in some nice containers to keep and store all of your goodies. So when it's time to get busy, you just pull out your stuff and do it moving. But I wanted to show you guys some of the material that I got to work with. And then we're going to pull the camera up so then therefore you guys can be able to see my face. But up until then, let's do this right here. Okay. This here is simply a stretchy type material. It's a polyester blend. More of like a swimsuit type of material. But as for me, I plan on making a convertible dress or jumpsuit. You guys know that those are things that wear well on me. This is just an abstract type material that I really liked. It was $1 a yard, and I don't know, I'll make some kind of blouse or something out of that. I really like greens, and this is like a pretty khaki type green. I love it. Or I don't know, you want to call it asparagus, I don't know what you want to call it, but I like this green. And though it's very sheer, so I don't know exactly what I would make out of it, but $1 a yard, I loved it. I went on and I got it anyway. I like this material here too. I don't know exactly. I'll probably make me a little jumper with a zip up the back or something like that, or something out of it. I just like it. It had like a jungle effect to it, like an ethnic print. See, you see how it's pulling? That's called frame, okay? And this is just another polyester blend. I like this. This is a rayon. And a lot of this stuff was $1 a yard yesterday, guys. I just love this. Is that not gorgeous? Out of a little dress or something, a maxi or something. I love that. And then just a basic black. Let me get another bag to show you guys. But for all of the material in my dress form and all that, I paid about $150. But I have enough material to probably make about 6 dresses, 2 jumpers, and probably 2 tops, and plus I got a dress form to go with it, as well as a lot of the notions and things that I got too. So let me finish showing you. Yeah, see, and you see how this is just dragging across my table? That's what concerns me. That's why I don't want my scissors scarring up my table. Okay, now, you guys saw this pink yesterday. This is what we're working on today. But we're going to cut out 2 dresses at one time. So we're going to also cut out this one. It looks dull because this is the inside of the material. Let me show you what the outside looks like. The outside is always more vibrant. See, the inside is a little bit more bland. The outside is always vibrant. So we're going to cut out 2 dresses at one time. We're simply going to lay the material on top of each other and then just cut it out at once. They also had this green at $1 a yard. What the hell, you know? I mean, I think I can make a little top out of that. You guys know my summer colors are the orange and, a lot of that bohemian type of stuff. And so I'm making a wraparound a convertible dress, and I'm going to make my aunt a jumpsuit